the Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. Every last one of them. Every last one of them is wrong and drips with disdain and slavery.
Bill, explain this to me.
The guy's a loon. That's the explanation. He's crazy. Who was that guy?
He's the head of health for Florida, the state of Florida.
Oh, man. Look, measles, you got to have mandatory vaccination, polio, but it should be done on a school-by-school basis, local issue. I don't think the federal or state government should be telling local school districts what they can and can't do, because that's always been a local issue. That's why we pay property taxes. That's why we have local school boards. But for a guy to say, hey, we're not going to require you to be vaccinated against measles, when that is a killer for children. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he's doing. I'm just flummoxed, Cuomo.
It's amazing to me. First of all, he sounded ignorant as hell, number one. Number two, I agree with what Bill said, but the biggest thing for me is that you're talking about a guy working under an administration, obviously Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida, and what do the Republicans pride themselves on? You know, states' rights, and, you know, less government intervention, et cetera, et cetera. And now he's up there flailing his arms and bragging and you know, currying cheers and stuff like that. All vaccines, no matter what. He said COVID vaccines. He said all vaccines. Like, no vaccines have been helpful. No vaccines work. Really, where's the evidence for that? Why would you say something like that? Why would you have that kind of mandate? How irresponsible could you possibly be by coming to that conclusion and deducing that it's okay to say something like that? I don't get it. I just don't understand.
Well, the play is power to the people, but it seems to me like gross overreach. And
it is overreach.
It leads me to the thing that I have heard President Trump say that I hope happens, but I don't think it will. He put out a post that was ignored by everybody, I think, except us here at NewsNation, where he said, I want the data on the COVID vaccines to be brought out, which it largely has, but introduced and debated, because I think people should know what its real impact was. I think that is a discussion. I don't think it's going to happen, but I hope the president gets what he wants on that, because this country needs it, Bill. And this guy is proof of how we're drowning in misperception.
Well, here's an interesting situation. So Donald Trump was responsible for the COVID vaccine. I was at an event with Carl Bernstein, a Watergate reporter, who said that Trump was pretty much responsible for COVID, not Wuhan, not the Chinese Trump. And I didn't question, he was on stage and I was just watching. And I said to myself, Operation Warp Speed delivered this vaccine to a number of pharmaceutical companies at great cost to the taxpayer, but Trump got it done in less than a year. Then I was on the road with Donald Trump on the Trump-O'Reilly History Tour, perhaps the most successful road show in the last 10 years. And I asked the president, did you take the vaccine? And he said, yeah. As soon as it was developed, I took it. He got booed by some people in the arena. That shocked him. And so the far right, I always hammer the far left because they are a terrible threat to this country. But the far right is so against medical science at this point in history, it's frightening.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.